Natasha, tell me about the procedure that you're getting today.
I'm getting a rhinoplasty on my nose.
Okay, and what made you decide to do that?
Well, ever since I was a teenager, I hated the size of it. It was a curse from my dad's side of the family, and I had like the bump here, and it's too big for my facial features, so I just wanted to make it a little bit smaller.
Are you nervous?
I'm very nervous, but I'm excited at the same time. More excited than I am nervous.
What are you hoping the results will be?
I still want it to look like me, but better. Smaller, nice features, but still look exactly like me.
What were your reasons for wanting to do this? Was it your own personal reasons, or were there outside influences?
Just for myself. There was my family and my friends, they all think I look beautiful the way I am, which of course they would say, but it's just for myself to make me feel better.
So I'm really excited for you.
I'm extremely excited.
And can we follow up with you afterwards?
Of course.
See the after?
Yes, it'll be very exciting.
So Natasha, as I've discussed during this entire consultation, it's very, very important that I walk you through the surgery in a simulated way, a sort of try before you buy. So you get to see what I think your nose should look like and could look like based on what you've told me you want to achieve. So I'm sure you recognize this young lady.
Of course.
And we've outlined some of the things that bother you, and that you have a nose that's a little bit long. There's a nose that comes out a little bit too far for your delicate features with a bump.
Yes.
So let me walk you through a vision of what I've interpreted based upon your description of what you want to achieve. I'm going to turn this slightly, then turn it back to you.
Okay.
So the first thing that would happen during the procedure is we would take the bump down. Now, in taking the bump down, I think it'll look better, but it's not quite done. And you would agree, without a bump, it looks more feminine.
Yes.
But it's interesting how noses are. Once you take the bump down, now it looks too long and it comes out too far. Many people like yourself come in and say, I would like my bump to come down. But there's other things I think that would make it even more feminine. And so we're going to take the nose and we're going to balance it with your proportions. That is, try to match the length with your forehead and your lower third. Take the entire nose and we're going to take it back towards your face. And we're going to rotate it up ever so slightly and then back down. So it's a little more delicate, a little smaller. I think you have a nose that more appropriately matches the rest of your face. No one's going to look at that and go, oh my gosh, what have you done? And if you look at it, they think, well, he didn't really do much. However, let me put it side by side, which of course your friends never see your before by your after. It is shorter, it's not as projected, it is debumped, but it still looks like you, it still matches you. Now, another way to watch this is a dynamic change, and this is really telling. There's nothing, there's no changes, and watch it change in front of you.
Wow.
Rotates, comes down, the tip rotates up. But again, just like our discussions, you don't want it to be a tiny little nose on a delicate featured face when your entire life you've had a strong nose.
Right.
So although we could make that smaller, I think that nicely matches you. Is this the type of nose that if it turned out like that you'd be happy with?
Exactly what I wanted, yes.
Well, then you're very realistic. I think you're a great candidate, and we're going to bring that nose to life.
Perfect. Thank you.
If you talk to most nose patients, which is one of the more common cosmetic plastic surgery operations, they really have a vision of their face. And from a very young age, 15, 16, when the nose overgrew genetically, it just never matched their sense of self and who they were. And in actuality, if you look at the ideal proportions of brow, cheek, and lower third, usually it doesn't match them.
How long does the actual procedure take?
A reduction nose surgery, which is the most common, takes about an hour and 15 minutes.
Natasha, it's been 3 months since you had your surgery, and I see the results already. How do you feel?
Oh, I'm extremely excited and happy about my results, and this is just the beginning, and it's supposed to get better up till a year from now. So
Wow.
I'm excited.
Has anyone noticed?
No, actually, strangers and acquaintances, they haven't noticed. They just noticed there was something different about me, but they didn't know what, and I just didn't say. So it's perfect. That's what I wanted, something subtle. I feel like I look how I should have looked when I was born.
Oh, that's so nice. I'm very happy for you.
Thank you.